Hey guys, I'm Alistair from Trail & Kill, and today I'm reviewing the Knit Runner by Nobull. So, you may or may not be familiar with Nobull. I wasn't familiar with them until they approached me to see if I wanted to review a couple of their shoes. So, I've been using them. I've been using them in my home gym here, using them mostly for the tonal behind me and any kind of floor exercises that I like to do. It is called the Knit Runner for a reason. It's kind of targeted as a running shoe, and it's made with a very stretchy knit upper. Now, I have tried it for running, didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. There's a few things I didn't like about the shoe for running. First off, the midsole, there's not really much kind of response going on in there for running. It all feels a little bit firm, and I'm not really getting much kind of feedback and response when I'm running. So the experience isn't particularly bouncy or fun. It's just kind of average, in my opinion. The other issue is with this shoe is just this section here. So unfortunately, when your toe is in there, it can be easy to sort of catch that with your toe. Hopefully you can see. So occasionally my big toe would touch that when I'm actually running, because the force of your foot kind of goes forward in the shoe as you run. And that sometimes got in the way for me, so I just didn't really enjoy the experience of running in these shoes. But I have really been enjoying them at the gym and using them for at-home exercises, workouts, but also just walking around as a lifestyle shoe, because I really like the look of this shoe. It's unusual, it's tidy, it's neat. It just looks stylish. I really like the look of it. A few of the stats then, the shoe weighs 10 ounces, which is pretty lightweight. That's for a size US men's 9, which is the shoe I have here. That's fairly lightweight actually for a running shoe or any lifestyle shoe. Other important stats for the shoe then is the drop from heel to toe is 10 millimeters. Again, I prefer a little bit of a lower drop if I'm running, so that was another thing I didn't really click with for this as a running shoe. The upper, on the other hand, is very breathable, super stretchy, very comfortable, very easy to get your foot in. There is a finger loop at the back, and you can just slip your foot in there. Fits very comfortably. Because it is knit and stretchy, it kind of just forms around your foot when you put it in. So I really like that, and it's breathable, so you can wear it all day as well. The laces are really cool. Because it's kind of a sock-like upper, you don't actually have to have the laces in there for it to fit nicely. It does add some kind of, extra additional kind of fitting improvements if you do have the laces. Also, the laces are reflective, so you'll probably want to keep them in if you're using these shoes at night. Yeah, they shine up really nicely on there, so I definitely recommend using them with the laces. Other than that then, there are two other issues that I had with the shoe. Some people won't have these issues because you might not be using them the way I'm using them, but when I'm doing some exercises in the gym, and my feet are quite close together, and I bring my foot down next to this one, because of the ridges in the midsole on the edge here, it kind of makes this annoying noise. You can probably hear that. Not a real biggie, just a bit annoying. I know this kind of pattern on the midsole is basically just that. It's a pattern, it's for style. But if you're doing kind of jumping exercises where your feet are close together, like hopping over a weights bench, for example, then that can happen. And if you're in a gym, that might either annoy you or someone else who's next to you. The other problem I had was the outsole. There's really not much going on if you're going to be running in these shoes. The grip is very good indoors. I kind of work out on a wood floor, kind of wood vinyl flooring. So they are grippy on that kind of situation, but if you take them on in the wet outdoors, you're gonna have to watch out because these are super slippy. There's really not much surface area on these lugs or kind of outsole traction here, so it's a very slippy shoe if you're wearing them in the wet. Another reason you probably wouldn't want to wear these running in the wet, because the outsole just can't handle those wet surfaces. Well, I hope that gave you some insights into the Nobull brand, in particular the Knit Runner running shoe, which I'm not using for running, I'm using for workouts at home in this particular situation, and also for everyday lifestyle just because I like the look of them, and they're very comfortable for all day wear. All in all then, it's a bit of a mixed bag for Nobull's Knit Runner. Love it as an everyday workout shoe or just lifestyle shoe, but not really for running, which is I guess what it's intended to be for. But I like the look of it so much, I'm keeping it in my rotation and I am using it for the gym and lifestyle. Let me know if you've got any questions about Nobull as a brand, the quality, anything like that. Happy to answer them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.